Hi, everybody. Welcome. Those of you that are returning and those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to hopefully entertain you, hopefully give you a reading that resonates. So please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below. Also, make sure as you guys come into the video that you like the live stream and that you read what is written in the chat. Okay, if you have a personal question, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question, and I will make sure that your question is answered. But other than that, I will not be answering personal questions. Okay, so by watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes the gatekeeping, shadow banning, and copywriting of my content, along with any energy harvesting that people may be attempting to do, or any other type of witchcraft. So basically, by watching me, you're agreeing that you're not going to do witchcraft on me. You're not going to energy harvest off of me. You're not going to attack me. You're not going to bully me. And you're not going to come try to fuck with me over here on my little part of the internet. All right. So now we're going to do the prayer. So I like to pray to the ancestors, to the Most High God, to the Holy Spirit, to Jesus, to all of our team of light and of highest light and resonance. Okay. Our spirit guides, guardian angels, all of that. I would like to specifically ask that they continue to shelter and cloak me from all evil. I would like to specifically ask that Archangel Michael please block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all my subscribers. Now as I call upon your personal favor, Most High, I would like to ask that you continue to give me the full armor for protection during my life's mission and work here on the earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Also, God, please return and block out all evil eye. Okay, so I have 3 people watching and 0 likes on the video. I'm not starting the reading until I have at least 1 like on the video. And if you guys are watching me and you can't like my content and you're that fucking lazy, or you're just a hater, or you're just getting online to do evil eye, get the fuck away from me. I've told you people, if you can't like my content, to leave my page and go watch somebody that you actually enjoy. Okay, I'm exerting all of this energy and spending all of my time to help you guys for basically fucking free. And don't even try to say that I get paid with the ads. First of all, I don't control the ads, and I get paid like 10 cents a video. Thank you. I'm tired of people fucking complaining about shit that don't even complain to me about shit that I have no control over on my end. If I didn't have 1,000 subscribers, YouTube would be running fucking ads up the ass off of my platform, and I wouldn't even be getting 20 cents a fucking ad. So, bitch, please. People are fucking unrealistic. Well, that's really good, though, if the dreams aren't hitting you. That's a good thing, because these people are trying to send you. I mean, this is specifically a group of men, which makes it even more disgusting, but whatever. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't know what type of woman would engage in this type of bullshit where you try to gang up on somebody in the spirit realm and spiritually gangbang them to steal their energy. But yeah, I guess there could be, but it's more of a masculine energy. And maybe not even masculines. I mean, these don't have to be men. They could literally be women that want to be men. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But when people are, okay, because I had some disgusting, nasty ass dream. And I pray to God that my disturbed brain didn't create that. But I don't think it did, because I woke up and there were fucking spirits around me. And so I'm like, oh, okay. I know what this is about. Somebody is pissed off that they can't drain your energy. They have tried everything. They've tried everything. Now they're getting really desperate. Wow. Sad. Y'all, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. So, anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is that these people try to energy harvest from you when you're sleeping. It's like, you know how I give the analogy of witchcraft is like these witches are like throwing spaghetti against a wall to see what sticks. Okay, that's the type of energy that I get that these people are on. They're just throwing at you to see what sticks. And I really feel like these people, if they didn't come together in the physical to do this to you, they came together in the spirit, in the astral realm or whatever. And they were trying to gain access into your dreams. And these people are out of their fucking bodies right now. They may not even go back to their bodies. I'm not kidding. Also, whatever they were doing to try to steal your energy, it's like they got dummy energy. God gave them some type of energy that's causing these people to be very ill. Like they're sick. Their attacks, it could just even be the energy of their own attack being returned back to them. But like they thought that you were really foolish that you would engage in sexual behavior in the dream state. Creatively innate, yeah, affirm, yeah, that you have all the. Thank you, Red Elephant. I love that. So yeah, I do get a little bit of like succubus, incubus energy off of this, but I feel like it's what the people were playing in, not necessarily anything that's even around you guys. So when I woke up and I saw things around me and I was like I just had the nastiest, most perverted, disgustingest dream that would probably like scare anybody that is normal out their pants. This shit was fucking disgusting. I don't even want to think about it. And I felt like I was a child in the dream as well, which made it even more inappropriate. And so when I woke up and I saw the demons, I was like, oh, okay. I'm hearing that this was something that was literally sent out. And it's like, this starts between 12 in the middle of the night, like 12 a.m. and 3. Like that's the energy that this, I mean, I don't think the dreams take place in that time frame, but when the energy is being sent out, when they get together in the astral or whatever, see these people that have tried to penetrate you is what I want to say. They are grieving. They can't sleep. They're stuck in bed. They're sick. They did not get the energy that they wanted to harvest. their creative idea of coming at you and trying to spiritually gangbang you did not work. And I'm not trying to laugh at that, but it's just like, these people are fucking desperate, like super desperate. You know, they're feeling regret because this person's like, they tried to do this to you in the past, and maybe you had some type of scary sex dream, like a dream that involved sex that was just really scary. Or it could have been like a nightmare type energy. They tried to do this to you in the past and they did not get the energy. Welcome in, Girl Gone. I hope that you're having a good day as well. They did not get the energy that they needed from you. Like, that's crazy to me. So for them to go, okay, well, let's try and do this again, it's like really risky, I just think. So again, these people are like really worried. They're worried that you're going to find out that it was them. I feel like you already know who these people are. You could seriously probably have a very clear vision in your mind's eye about who these people are. Yeah, but to take overall picture of the rhythm of your sexual life. Exactly. And I'm not surprised that they did this route of energy harvesting attempt, because what they were doing before by trying to get you upset and out of your body and get you either depressed or going into an old way of thinking, that did not work. And so these people feel real desperate. There's just like very desperate thinking and feeling. I do feel like you've turned this person down many times. Oh, you did find out the vision of the Greek princess. Oh, good for you, Girl Gone. That's awesome. Wow, and you're fully clothed adult surrounded by teens having, wow. Okay, yeah, we're pleading to you. And you just got out of there ASAP. Good for you, Nurkarim. That's what I would suggest to do. I mean, literally, I had to clear whatever was being done to me because there's parts that I won't even allow myself to remember. So the fact that you remembered anything from that attempt, these people are really suffering. They feel like whatever body fluids of yours that they were trying to like absorb or devour, whatever, they feel like you've done something to make them sick. You have not done anything to make this person sick. Cassandra, wow. And she was a great princess during the Trojan War. Apparently, she had visions that tried to stop the Trojan horse. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's really cool. Thank you for telling me about that. Wow. Yeah, such a nasty dream. That's exactly how I felt. Mine was just really gross. It was like old people, neighbors, real rapey shit. Like, just not cool. But yeah, that is so rad though. Wow. And she tried to tell everybody about the Trojan horse and nobody would listen. Oh my God, that is funny. Wow. That's probably one of the best movies ever. The movie Troy. Seriously, such a good story. So yeah, this person just, they're really sad. They're very sick. They feel like, they feel like you did something to them. These people are not sleeping. Let's just say that. But you guys didn't do anything specifically to them. You just protected your energy. And that's what fucked this person up. Literally. All you did was protect your energy and not accept their sex magic. And it's like, they're like, wait, what? Like, just because, and this is, and I'm not going to try to gross anybody out because I already feel very nauseated talking about this subject. But the whole thing with teens, you'll know who this person is because this person has a thing for teens. Like, this is what people are so weird. If they wanted to trick you into having sex in the spiritual realm or the dream state, why wouldn't they send in a attractive looking male or female? Why do they send in teens? Shit like this, old people, weird shit. Like, what type of shit are these people into? It just shows what type of shit that they're into. And it's like them trying to push the dream on you is like trying to force you to be into that too, or trying to abuse you in some type of ways. And it's a hell no. Adonis. Yeah, exactly. Send you someone like Adonis. Just send somebody that's, if I was doing this magic, I would send somebody that would be like the person, you're the sexiest person you would ever come up with, some shit like that. If I really wanted to get energy, but this is ridiculous. This is people sending, what their perverted minds think. Like, they like teens, they like children, they like old people, whatever. I can't even, My God. They think that you're fucked up like that too. And so that's why they sent that energy. That's crazy, isn't it? Wow. Yes, you didn't do anything but call your energy back and cut cords. Exactly. And so they had tried to absorb some of this energy that they feel that you poisoned them. And so what? If your energy, when it's taken from you, when your energy is literally taken from you and harvested in this type of way, oh well, if it makes these people sick. Again, your vibration is such a higher vibration than these people, it will make them very sick. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome that your children are dreaming and sharing their dreams with you. Such a blessing. So yeah, this person is like mentally deranged. I mean, I feel like literally they're perverted. I also am getting that this is a group of men. Like it could be females that are in masculine energy, but I feel like it's men. Page of Wands, people that are into fucking children. This is disgusting. Why would anybody project that onto somebody else? It is their own energy that's poisonous. That's exactly it. Creepy weirdos. I'm not kidding. And then the fact that they try, I feel like this is somebody that wants to be some type of BDSM, like, what are they called? DOMs or something? What are they called, Pinhead? Masters? Well, the way that the demons would master somebody would be to beat them beyond recognition and then force them into slavery. But this is not that. This is literally somebody that's a creepy pervert, real creepy. And I hope to God this person was not it's like an enemy, an ex, or, a neighbor, some fucking weirdo, very weird energy. See, they see you as a queen of cups, regardless of your gender. And they don't understand how you've been able to alchemize their energy. They're like, wait, this always works. No, it doesn't. Victimizing people will not always work. That's why people should really get a fucking side job, literally. Yeah, absolutely. Your ex is one of these people. And then, not only do they involve other individuals with this perverted shit, but they try to send you that in the dream state, thinking that you're going to be impressed. It's a hard no. If you're not giving this person energy in the waking life, you're not going to give them energy in the dream state either. Okay. And it doesn't matter if they come to you with the face of a teenager or the face of who they actually are. You're still not going to give them energy. And if they try to steal anything from you, that energy will quickly turn to poison. They're like I said, these people are now like walking away from this, crying. They're asking God, please just, because I'm picking up on somebody that's throwing up. They're really nauseated. They're extremely sick from doing this. Yeah, that emoji right there. They're extremely sick from doing this. And so I feel like they're pleading with God, but God already told them to leave it alone. See, they're carrying a 10 of Wands burdens now. They were told to let it go, to leave you alone, and to not do this to you anymore. They were fucking told to not to. And you know what? Now they're going to have all these demons that are standing around like, what do you want us to do? Go back to whoever sent you. All of these fucking demons are going to be the burden that these people carry. Okay. Yes, being a victim himself and doing it to a child. That's exactly it. And involving children's energy and shit like this is just wrong. It's just wrong. I don't care what people's sexual preferences are. They should just remove the whole section of teen porn. Like, just get rid of that. Yeah, abuse turned abuser. Absolutely. It is that type of energy. So, yeah. These, Archangel Michael's not having this shit. Archangel Michael's basically said no to this. And that's one reason why you're protected. The other reason is because God's like, I don't want. See, there are other beings that surround you and love you that don't want. I had a spirit guide the other day. Actually, I had to leave the room because I had to do something that a spirit guide had told me to do, and I forgot to do it. And then I found out why I needed to do it. But literally, this is that same thing. A spirit guide told me the other day that somebody was trying to do some weird sex magic involving people underage type shit and send it at you. It's real weird. Why would anybody do that? It doesn't make sense to me. These people are carrying burdens like big time. Exactly. It's not an excuse. Hurt people, but this is not an excuse. But yeah. So anyways, I was listening to another reader and my spirit guide was like, I don't like this influence for it kept saying that. I don't like this influence for you. This is a bad influence. It would not stop. So till I changed it. And I was like, God damn. I can't just listen to what I want. No, this is a bad influence. I don't want you consuming this content. Anyways, so your guides will guide you towards what is right and true and correct. You just have to listen to them. These people are carrying a lot. Yeah, avoid head trash. Absolutely. These people are carrying a lot of burdens because they decided that they were not going to leave you alone. And the fact that God's still backing you is something that these people cannot change. They see you in this contentment, happy energy. And this is how you've always been. You've always been a happy person. It wasn't until you came around these weirdos or encountered them or worked with them or dated them or whatever that you started to become a sad person. It was only because of these people and what they were doing to your energy that you were feeling that way at all. And so I want to remind you guys that, even if you've been diagnosed with something, again, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that there was a lot of witchcraft being done, like a lot of weird sex magic shit that would probably cause most people to go insane. Lounging and lazy around. Yeah, life is golden. Seriously, these people, though, they're always like, how it says there is no rest for the wicked. These people are never resting. When you should be sleeping, these people are awake. So like they're not sleeping at night. So that's like they feel like that's one advantage that they have over you is the fact that they're up at night while you're sleeping, they're doing witchcraft. Okay, I guess that could give somebody an advantage, but not really. See, these people wanted to interrupt your dreams because they want to create illusions about the work that you do. These people were using the moon to create a lot of illusions about your Eight of Pentacles job, your work, what you're here to do to serve the world, the thing that makes you happy. So these people could have been saying that, you're a sex worker or whatever else, but wishing and hoping will not make it so. Like I said, these people that decided that they were just going to gang bang you, jump you, they tried to do this before. They were told not to do it again. If they do it again, they're going to face serious consequences. Now these people are really, who's the dom now? Exactly. Now they're facing real fucking consequences. I do feel like, well, at least for me, Pinhead's looking into whoever sent the dream. Thank God for that. Pinhead and Morpheus can link up and figure out where that shit's coming from. But yeah, I feel like we rebuke it, we return it to sender. We ask that the Most High God intervene on it, scrub it from our brains, scrub it from our energy. And then we just have to remind ourselves that we're not anybody's victim. That even though people may attempt to victimize us, we can't just say that people are not trying to victimize us when they are. But doesn't make it that we are actually a victim to them. Okay. Because these people, if they got away with any of your energy, and honestly, I don't feel like they did. I feel like your spirit guides and ancestors and the angels made them sick. Like this person is like retching, like their stomach is cramping and all this stuff. Yeah, we may be victimized, but we're not the victim. Exactly. And thank God, because as bad as my dream was, could it have even gotten any worse than that? And I do feel like sometimes, you guys, that when you pick up on some dreams, you're actually picking up on a collective wound And we've all agreed to go through some collective wounds and to help basically grab my ancestors whooping their arse, I bet. Absolutely. Yeah, we've all agreed to go through some portion of that collective wound in the dream state or in the waking world to work through it. And so that's why these dreams feel very foreign to me. But again, I also am picking up that somebody singled you out because they thought that this was an easy way. They didn't even, when they tried to do this to you before, it got shut down before. They didn't even get out of you what they tried to get out of you the first time. So I don't know why they would think that this would work a second time. But again, I'm not retarded. I would never think of anything nasty like this to do to anybody. I think it's really cruel. So you are getting justice. Like I said, the ancestors, spirits, demons, all of it, they're looking into this because enough is enough. You know, when you've called for judgment, when you've done everything that you can do, and all the rest all that's left to do is give it to God, which is what we do now. Like there's really, when you've done all you can, all that can be left is to give it to God. Maybe they did gather more people to do it, maybe younger people. This is why I feel like somebody is trying to get, I swear to God, these people are fucking retarded. Somebody's trying to get you caught up with the police, or they're trying to get you caught up in the physical realm by trying to involve the energy of a child with yours. I don't care how they try to paint this shit onto your life. You are not no edophile. You are not anybody that's into this type of shit. So they really need to stop, because people are going to start looking at these people like they're fucking insane and like they're into the shit, because they're the ones that get together in these group chats and talk about doing it, how they're going to do it. It's absolutely disgusting, you know? And it's like, it's wrong. Point blank, period. It's people like this that beg, you know, like the Cenobites from Hellraiser. Those are real demons. They beg those types of demons that like BDSM torture, torture and death, okay, that like to mutate humans and shit like that. They're just begging to be hunted down by these creatures. So this is like really the stupidest shit. Them being sick is the least of their worries right now. Now that they have all the demons from Hellraiser coming after them, this is the least of their worries. And literally, they should not have done this. I'm hearing that they're going to lament for doing this. I feel like one person already is. And somebody's afraid that these people are going to pass away. To be honest, I feel like your work brings in justice and it brings in truth. These people may be passing away. Or at least one of them. Because the one that's real sick, they feel like they're going to die. Well, that's on them, truly. See, you're this high priestess, your high priestess abilities. Yeah, dumb as fuck as always. Welcome in, Ameilia. You're the high priestess. You bring in justice. You're not doing this type of crap to other people. So yeah, this person also wants to tell the doctor that they're seeing that some magic backfired, but they don't want to tell the doctor that they're seeing that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they are dying because they tried to involve children, SEX, and your energy in the dream state. With an attempt, they thought they were going to paint this whole scene of you being into some disgusting shit. And then they were just going to walk away, leaving you burdened under the moon at night and in a fucking illusion. And then from that point, it would just be so easy to frame you with some shit in the physical. No, it's not. God can see everything. Like God is always watching. These people literally don't understand that fact. Like that God is always watching. So this ace of, swords here, still here for you. Okay. These people are experiencing a major turn in their finances and a major turning point in their energy. This Wheel of Fortune energy is still yours. God is protecting this. They're not going to be harvesting your Wheel of Fortune. These people will not be touching your harvest. They will not be attempting to frame you. They will not be doing any other shit like this. And I pray that all dreams that are like this and that have been like this, one's remembered and one's not, be returned to the sender, and that all of the energy with it be returned to the sender. We call for justice and judgment, because this is disgusting and I don't even want to talk about shit like this. But I will when God wants me to talk about it, but it's not like a topic that I would rather talk about anything else, basically. Just, so these people were trying to pull you into some type of court case that they're already associated with. Yeah, they're at the crossroads. They don't know what to do. They feel like you did something to poison them. No, this is just when you steal energy, and maybe you did. Personally, when people steal my energy, I will turn it into the same energy as the death. I will just be like, okay, everything that was taken, since you don't want to give me my energy back, that turns into death. If I can't benefit off my own energy, then you won't either. And that's kind of where you guys need to be at with these people, because you know what? They have sacrificed you so many times trying to, in an attempt to actually like sacrifice you. And it's a no. The Most High has told these people to stop. And they've also received words from other physical humans that have told them to stop as well. So the fact that they don't want to stop is super annoying. I feel like these people are being watched. They're like, and some of these men do have wives that are doing this. See, they're being watched. And now they're going to be watched in the dream state. Stupid dummies. So yeah, all of your intellectual projects are still exactly, just continue. Yeah. Continue to ignore the bullshit and live your life in peace, because these people can't do anything to you. They can't even steal your energy without passing away. They also may be going to jail. Like I said, these people's wives are watching them all of the time. These group chat messages that these people have with one another about how they're going to meet up in the astral and come for a person. Yeah, these people's wives are going to find that. They're going to find that message thread, and then these men are going to have a lot of explaining to do. Yeah, and all that rot. Yeah, exactly. A wife for image and kids. Yeah, exactly. And this is all because you have spiritual gifts and abilities. I mean, make it make sense, people. But your spiritual gifts and abilities are protected by the Most High. What you came in and inherit and came into this lifetime with is protected by the Most High. These people also, if you're a divine feminine energy, these people could have been trying to gain access to your womb. It's a fuck no. The thing is like some of us who are Nephilim, who are these angels, I'll just say angelic hybrids or whatever. Well, if you were experimented on the Greys, then you know about the experiments that they've been doing on us via a fucking our government's permission, but whatever. That literally whatever these Greys are, the reason that they abducted us when we were younger was because they were experimenting on how to have children with us because they could not procreate. And I know that the Greys say that they're like us from the future. No, the fuck they're not. They're artificial. Like there's something artificial about their consciousness. So yeah. But yeah, this brings me back. Okay, so maybe this is, oh God, no. I was arguing with the Lord of Dreams over this dream file of this dream that I had when I was a child. And it was another, oh, this is not good for you. Don't look at this shit. Don't search for it. Don't try to find anything else out about it. But maybe there's a dream that's linking from your childhood that has to do with what they tried to send to you. That's actually kind of making sense. And now I understand why they're like, don't look into it. Ew. So somebody could have been trying to energy harvest off of you when you were younger. All right. That's crazy. The spirit of procrastination, heaviness, and sloth, and yeah, basically delay. So I do feel like this collaboration of people, they're being watched, not only by their wives, but they're being watched by the feds. And if and these people have files on them, like that have got child stuff in them, people need to be really careful. These people are going to fucking jail is what I'm trying to say. They're going to get called out and caught for this. Oh, very cool. How to walk and made a mocha. That sounds delicious. Yeah, these people are the Four of Swords in the reverse. They lack the strength to fight for their own point of view, point blank period. They're unable to communicate with others on a project. These people are afraid to talk to one another now because this didn't go through. Even if it had gone through and they were able to get your energy, they would still have to deal with the fact that their wives are going to find this child PORN on their device, and they're going to be leaving these men and reporting that shit to the police. Yeah. Hell hath no fury like a scorned woman. Exactly. Justice. Hell hath no fury like a woman that is scorned. And literally, when women get mad, they'll be like, they will see something going on that's so inappropriate and they will fucking do everything they can to shut it down. That's the types of women that I feel like these people are married to. It also talks about that they're creating conflict that's holding up the progress. These people would get better. Like, they would have a better life if they didn't engage in this type of shit. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with pornography, but we need to remove the entire category of like incest and anything with children or teens should just be removed off of all of the porn sites. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that we're not I'm not judging anybody that likes teen porn or anything like that, but I'm just saying that if we were to remove that and put out of the whatever streaming or whatever it is, wherever the shit comes through, if we were to remove that, maybe we would have less people falling into like edophilism and shit like that. You know what I mean? If we were to actually, it is sick. It's totally sick. And God, it's wrong. It just makes me like cringe on the inside. Makes me feel like just disgusted. Fucking disgusted. The world, literally, these people are going to get caught up on the World Wide Web. And if they're trying to, oh God, yeah, I don't need to see any more visions of that. Thank you. But yeah, these people, they may be finding things that these people have recorded themselves from doing shit. And that I'm gross, very grossed out. I was grossed out with the thought of it being just like teen porn that's fake. Obviously people that are not teens and shit like that, but they just pretend to be like that for a fetish. I understand that people want to make money. Okay, that's one thing. But to have real shit, now we're going to get to me feeling like I need to throw up. Like, that's absolutely disgusting and mortifying. So yeah, I would like literally, if I found out that anybody did something like that to my child, I would like really hurt them. So these people need to be careful. And women, make sure if you're with a man, go through his shit. Like, just go through his shit. Make sure he doesn't have anything fucking weird on his phone. You know what I mean? There should be a point in the relationship where that man can leave his phone unlocked around you and you can go through his shit and not find anything that is disgusting. Wow, you do remember the stream when you were a 6-year-old, you were dancing with a lady on a frozen lake. Wow. And then she fainted and someone rushed into her grave. Wow. Oh my, and gave her an injection. Did she end up coming back to life? How interesting. It seems like that maybe was a fairy dream. Something to do with the fairy realm. But yeah, these people are going to be really upset when they find this evidence on their phone. You woke up like, what the fuck? Yeah. And sometimes when you go into the fairy realm, it can be either really bright or it can be really gray. Yes, exactly. Yeah, do a background check on somebody. More than just searching their Google name. Like, actually search in their information. This is what just fell on the ground, the Two of Wands. It talks about personal power and courage. You will command the attention and respect of others, obviously. This is what you're already here doing, making an influence and doing the right thing. These people are like seriously pathetic. I feel like they're going to be in the hospital for probably another couple of weeks. This person that did this, they were told not to do it. They may not actually recover from this. Yes, and check the sex offenders list. Thank you for saying that, because I forget about that. Yeah, checking that list and making sure that, especially if you have a child that's walking to or from the school bus by themselves. Again, I'm going to tell you guys not to allow your children to walk to school, not even with other friends. Make sure that you are attending them, or you're driving them to the school bus or whatever, if they take the school bus, because it's just something that you don't want to risk. And again, you never know who's got a sex offender living up under their house without having them registered. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Thank you. Making a list and checking it twice. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. And Santa is like a protector of children. So that just totally like, boom, clicked for me. Faye, who is upset and trying to show you something, and then you saw a wolf who shifted into a red-eyed man, which was, yeah, Lycan. Wow. Interesting. Wow. That's so cool. Yeah, seriously. And checking that list just to make sure that you don't have predators around you. Again, these are people that I feel like knew you online. They came across you online somehow. Oh, you think that you were with a man in your past life? You've seen him before? Yeah. And then paying attention to your dreams, because again, your spiritual intuitive system is going to, until your children's have developed to the point where yours are at, it's going to tell you if there's a predator around your child. Yeah, people made up crap about you. Now you're even more overprotective. Exactly. And these people thought that they would just try to paint this scene in the spiritual realm that you're into this nasty shit. And then that they were going to just slander you in the physical realm, and then that would bring it into creation. That's what people are trying to do. That's how they're trying to manifest. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's normal for 5-6-year-old kids to walk to school. Oh my gosh. Speaking of this, okay, in Japan they have like all of the children items on the bottom. If you go into the grocery store in Japan, all of the child items will be on the bottom row closest to the ground. They have little baskets because they send their like 2 and 3-year-olds to the supermarket to go get food and shit. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I do remember about the hellhound. Hellhounds are a little bit different than werewolves, though. But if it had red eyes, it could have been a hellhound, to be honest. These people thought that they were going to steal some money from you and make you a beggar. No. God knows who the real edophile is. Like, this is retarded shit right here. This is sad. Wow, that's too many cards. We've got Judgment. Oh, speaking of this, look at who just fell. Okay, so we have Judgment. Judgment being called, obviously, on these people. We have the Tower. We have Archangel Michael bringing it back on them. Like, straight up, literally. We have and then we have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. And this King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that was trying to siphon money from you. They're stubborn. This is a masculine energy that hurts other people's feelings without thinking. This person puts their own needs first, changes jobs frequently, not successful, erratic mood swings, causes conflict in his self and relationships, blames others for his own failures, overreacts to the slightest provocation, repressed anger. Wow. I just heard the magic school bus. I don't know if you guys like to watch that show. Yeah. Why are they trying to slander you using the sex topic? Because they feel like, well, first of all, these people have always tried to get you to take some type of fall for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, they all about the money and expensive shit. Exactly. It's like, and there's nothing wrong with being into expensive stuff if you have the money. But if you're having to abuse children to get the money, or you're abusing an innocent person, and I would consider you guys to be innocent in this situation because you had nothing to do with it. You didn't know anything about it. It was just this energy that this person tried to bring on you. Wow. Sirius, the three-headed dog, or the three-headed hound. Oh, you mean Cerberus? It could be called Sirius in another. Who cares about Gucci bags? Exactly. I don't know. Some people do. Some people really feel like that stuff is the answer to their problems. I don't think it is. I think that rich people have way more problems than poor people, to be quite honest. Bags are bags. Exactly. I feel like rich people have more problems than poor people. But again, people look at it as like something like that rich people don't have to do things as much. No, rich people have to work twice as hard to keep their money. You know, you shop at Goodwill, so do I. Like, you know, if there's something that I need, I'm not somebody that, like, I wear the same shirts and stuff. Like, I will go to Walmart and just rotate my shirts. Like, I'll get shit on sale. If it's something that is nice and I like it, you know, I don't have to have the brand new this and the brand new that. If I want the brand new of something, like, I can ask God for it and save up for it and get it, but I don't need to have that. Some people feel like if they don't have the brand new Gucci bag, the brand new iPhone, the brand new whatever, that's something that people are going to look at them bad. I feel like people look at people bad anyways. So it's like you're never going to win with that type of mentality. I also feel like once you get rich, you have to hold on to the money, which means you have to figure out how to manage it and set and spend it. And there's a lot of people that can't manage their finances properly. Yes, absolutely. And I always feel like spirit will put me in places where things will be on sale, and they'll be on sale and it's something that's perfectly usable for me. I feel like spirit will put me in places where things are on sale and I'll be able to get that item on sale. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I shop. It's like I always look spirit saving the best stuff for me to be on like the clearance rack. So I don't look bad at it as like, you know, I don't feel like tags mean anything. The Luciferians and Satanists, or whatever they're called, the Satan worshippers, they believe a lot in tags, like that tags mean something, like more than it just being a tag, right? But I don't think that it does. So when I was a child, I would like give all of my clothing away. I would be at school. If I would see somebody cold, I would like give them my jacket. Like I was just like that. And I had to learn you can't give your clothes away every day at school. But yeah, the sun. See, this is the thing. You guys, look at that. You are here to help heal the children from shit like this. And I do feel like that if somebody targeted you when you were a child, I hope that person passes away, to be quite honest, because they're going to try to do the same thing to your child. I also am getting this feeling of like being out of breath, like somebody's running, they're running away. Somebody is running away from this situation. I also feel like I feel like these people are being watched. Everything, just how they try to mirror your phone, their phone's actually mirrored. These people are being watched. Yes, yeah, it's all about the kids and protecting them. I mean, like I've always said, the children, we have to do right by our children because we have to rely on those people to be the adults of the future. If we screw them over now, we can't expect anything good out of them if we don't do right by them now. I do feel like people in your community see you as being in the upright. I don't feel like anybody thinks you're a weird pervert. I really do just feel like it's these people's energy. And they need to keep that energy to themselves because it's very sickening. Yeah, you give them crystals at the, oh my God, children love stones. See, I love that you do that, Amelia. That's beautiful. Yeah, you guys are very giving people. I feel like naturally giving. You're not giving with this intent to be a devil to people later. And usually when we look at stuff like edophilia, there usually are demons involved. I'm just picking up on a masculine energy. I'm not even seeing any demonic shit. Like that when the demons were looking at us like, well, what do you want us to do? Well, I want you to go back to this person and, you know, do to them what they just did or tried to do to me, tried to do to my collective. There could be also a female Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person is definitely working. They're a couple with this man. This is just getting grosser and grosser. So this woman knows about this shit. She knows about this person's sick fantasies and about their pervertedness. This is somebody who is not a true friend. She's vicious gossip and betrayal. Not a true friend. This woman is the one that's attached to the devil. So there is a devil energy. It just wasn't attached to the masculine like I thought it would be. This person also says what she thinks people wants to hear. She is envious of you. So she's doing this all out of envy. She causes problems for you. This devil energy, it straight up says sexual addiction, perversity, and dark secrets on the devil card. It says that. Yeah, couple that does black magic. Yes, absolutely. And yes, two narcs that are bisexual, both of them. That's exactly it. It's like these people wanted to control you. They felt like to gain full control of you, they needed to do something to you as a child, do something to you as a teen, then do something to you as an adult. And that is insidious shit right there. To try to cause this death. I mean, because that's, if we look at energy harvesting and what it truly is, this is what it is. It's death magic. It's taking somebody's life force. And what would that do to somebody? It would unalive them. Okay, so the fact that these people are about to face death, the devil and death, and this is literally because these people saw you as a Nine of Pentacles, single, self-sufficient, possibly even, I don't want to say chastity, but you could be celibate is what I want to say. You could not be sharing your sexual energy with anybody else right now. These people are incredibly stupid. I'm so glad that I didn't eat. I would probably be throwing up. Yeah, you've been celibate for 20 years. These people wanted to mess with that energy. It's a hard no. And these people, they think that you want some younger guy, some younger girl, whatever, like whatever the rest of society thinks. But that's not even true. You want somebody that's your age. Like you want somebody that's would actually be in alignment with you. Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands energy. I tell you what, I feel like this Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Swords in the reverse are all sick. This could be a spiritual sickness, but this is definitely something physical that they've got. Yeah, abstinent. Yeah, God knows whom exactly they've been, and it's disgusting. And I feel like these people need to get a checkup done on themselves. They need to go to a doctor. It would be better for them in the long run to just go to a mental health practitioner, get help, repent, and then never do this shit again. But I think it's too late. These people were already told not to do it again, and they decided to do it again. Now they're going to pass away. It's an unavoidable death. These people are begging God, please just give me one more chance. God's like, when you said this last time you tried to do this to my child and put them in the you tried to put my child in the hospital with your perverted gangbang and shit. Last time that you tried to spiritually astral RAPE my child, like I told you to stop and you didn't stop. So why am I going to believe that you're going to stop now that you're getting reprimanded for it? This Nine of Cups just popped out, which means that you're going to remain celibate, single, self-sufficient until the right person comes along for you to have an interaction with. And trust me, when that right person comes along, this other person's going to complement your energy to the point where it's going to protect your energy from anybody else that would try to come absorb that energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. To go to a doctor for their narcissism. I agree. I agree. But again, a narcissist is never going to go. The only time a narcissist will go to the doctor is when they feel like they can manipulate the doctor against you or somebody else. That's the only time. Because again, they don't think that their narcissism is a problem. That doesn't mean that it's not, though. It's just what they think. The Chariot energy. I feel like somebody is trying to like keep up with your spiritual progress, and they thought that this sex magic was going to lower your vibration. This Chariot person, whoever this is that's watching them be a weirdo, knows about these group chats that these people have been engaging in, knows about this weird aspect. I mean, I'm just grossed out still. And the fact that in the dream they were trying to make you enjoy this shit is disgusting. My ear just popped, so there may be something about you needing to pop your ears. I do feel like these people don't want you speaking the truth about them, so you could know somebody's perverted dark secret, and then maybe yeah, you think you were at age 17. Okay, that makes sense. Now you remember. Yeah, this is that same energy. And again, it's an energy that jumps behind people and then causes people to do shit like this. But they really thought that they were going to take advantage of you. I'm not kidding. And God was like, and these people are begging now for God to save their lives. Happy Monday. Oh, you didn't get a notification? Make sure that you've tapped the notification bell. Again, they fuck with my platform so much. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx the reading. Like have it start being fucked with again. But yeah, they don't like that I speak the truth on this app because they're afraid that I'm going to say something like that is going to expose them. They're already exposed. These people are freaking stupid. So you getting your wishes fulfilled. Again, these people were trying to get these cops to come for you. And this is what they resorted to, was this weird sex magic when they weren't able to get this to go through. Like, that's crazy to me. And then also, not only that, this jinn that they were trying to work with last week or whenever it was, has completely turned on them. This jinn is not into anything that is perverted and sick and twisted. Okay. In fact, the Cenobites who love BDSM, they're not into children. I don't know what is wrong with these people. I honestly think that edophilia is some type of spiritual mental disorder. It's a disease. That is something that is not normal. I've always thought that it's demonic. I've always thought that it's of the devil. But trying to get people while they're young, that's really evil. You know what I mean? Exactly. But I'm just thankful that I get to like meet you guys and spend time with you guys and have a real soul tribe family. So even though this platform does stupid shit, I'm still glad that I get to see you guys and meet with you guys. So there is good and there is bad on it, but it is what it is. I mean, the people that are behind this, God's only going to allow them to live for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Yeah, the devil tricked them to thinking that it was okay to do this type of shit. Because I don't think even demons do that. No, they don't. They do not. To be quite honest, I do know that for a fact that they don't do that to their own children or to each other's children. So, I mean, yeah, you're exactly right about that. It is demonic behavior, though. I do feel like it's the lower aspect of mankind. And literally, I don't know, like, it's the difference between you and these people is that these people do not have control over lust and they don't have control over, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's like they don't have control over their sexual urges. Like they have no self-control. That's crazy. That's crazy. But like literally, they have no self-control over these urges. And I think that these urges are coming from something that's lower vibrational. That wants to see these people ruin their souls. Some shit like that. And this person could be extremely like, They're in the hospital throwing up. They can't keep liquids down. They have an IV in. I've had to drink so much water. I feel like these people, they want, yeah, I just heard the angel Duma is here. Okay. The angel Duma is it's like an angel slash jinn, from what I understand. It comes from the Middle East. Anyways, why is that? Oh, this angel is here because these people wanted to silence you. They wanted to, like, literally, I'm seeing like tie you up and silence you and do a bunch of shit to you. That's crazy. So you have another badass angel, and this angel is like one that actually people should, it comes from fucking Abaddon, comes from the abyss. I think that people should really start thinking when they have archangels showing up defending y'all, that you guys are protected. I don't know why these people didn't think that, even though they got the message not to do this ever again to you. Yeah, prey on the men to prey on the women who give life and innocence. Exactly it. And that's what these people are after, is people's innocence. They like want to taint everything. See, you're going to continue to get this Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't matter what people do. If one person stops supporting you, another will come in to support you. God will always make sure that you have what you need to live this life comfortably, so that you don't have to sell your body. And that's one rumor I think that these people were saying about you, which is completely the opposite of your guys' character. Like this female energy is pissed off because she sells her body. She's mad that you don't have to sell your body to pay your rent or some shit. That's the choices that this person makes. Again, most of us would be homeless if we had to sell our bodies to fucking keep a home. We would just be homeless. Okay. It would never be like, we're just going to sell our bodies. Look at this. These people are dissatisfied with whatever they were collecting in that cup from you. That is crazy. Their focus is mainly on using sexual energy to get material possessions. These people are extremely depressed, and they're also self-absorbed. Wow, I literally almost threw up. The Five of Cups, these people are in regret. They're grieving right now. They know that this ending that's headed their way is unavoidable. Yeah, they can try to assassinate your character, but literally gang stalkers, hackers, all that shit. They can try, but it's just going to look really bad on them. And when the feds ask them, yo, why have they been doing this dumb shit? They're going to have to come up with some type of reason to tell the feds, because they can't say, oh, well, I needed to pay a bill, so I needed to energy harvest off somebody. That's not going to, what? That's not a fucking answer that you can say. The feds are going to say, no, why did you have a group chat going with all these other people about how you were going to hurt and harm this other person, point blank, period, or their children? Like, oh, let's get them. Oh, if we can't get them, let's get their children. Do these people hear how that shit sounds? Oh, if we can't get them, let's get their children. Shame on these fucking people. You've got to be joking with that shit. I just heard Hecate say, oh, hell no, not the children. Trying to do it to the adult was bad enough. Yeah, it's sick, negative energy. Trying to do it to the children was bad enough for these people. But then trying to do it to an adult too? No, not the adult and not the children. It's a no. It's a hard no. You could have turned these people down so many times to their face, and they're just like, no, I have to have your energy. No, your energy, these people got a taste of what having your energy would be like, and it's basically almost killed them. These people are on their way to death. So again, the Six of Cups, children in the reverse. This is disgusting. These people are always losing sight on the future because they're dwelling on the past. I do feel like that these people's pain and difficulties are not going to disappear right away. These people will be forced to deal with the karma of trying to energy harvest off of you, and they will be having to answer to the Most High, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Divine Being that watches over all. Okay. Also, these people, if they were going to receive, if they were trying to get an inheritance or a gift, these people were not able to successfully paint you as the villain. in the spirit realm or in the real world. And yeah, your ancestors are not going to leave these people be because of their intentions. They wanted to mess with your finances by energy harvesting off of you, and they got shut down. Really shut down for that shit. Also, you may come into public fame and recognition. That's part of your wish fulfillment. That is part of your wish fulfillment. That's part of what this jinn. Oh, maybe Duma is the jinn. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so Duma is this jinn energy angel. It's an angel slash jinn. I don't know how to explain it, but it's an angel that's got 4 wings, 2 above, 2 below. So yeah, or maybe even more than that, but they've got more than just the 2 wings. So this angel is basically protecting you, protecting your finances, protecting your money. So people think that they're going to slow down shit for you, that they're going to stop this fame and success. No, they're not. They might as well just tell God that they're going to go ahead and stop God, because these people are not going to be able to keep anything. Anything that's meant for you will be for you. And if it's not, and if it passes you by, then it wasn't meant for you. And I don't feel like the spirit of delay. I feel like the spirit of delay has been removed in this situation. These people are getting their karma right now, like as we speak. Yeah, Hecate is very protective of women and children. What I just say, they're getting their karma as we speak. They're being sacrificed. The world is sacrificing these people because they're not needed. Thousand-eyed angel of death, armed with a fiery red or flaming sword. Thank you, Nur-Karim. That's the one. That is the one. That is the one that is protecting you guys. And I feel like this angel also is a protector of children. So again, it's like how bad these people fucked up is just really embarrassing. I would be very embarrassed if I were them. And these people's parents, if the people around these people knew what they were doing, they would be so ashamed. It's crazy. Look at this. Strength. See, your fame, your public recognition, all of this wish fulfillment is so strong. It's so much more powerful than anything that it would be of a negative vibration. This is why these people could not keep up with you. They can't hang with you. They can't hang with you. They can't, because like literally you are on another level, just another vibration, a higher one. These people felt like they were going to be able to, if they felt like if they stole this divine energy that you possess, then you would fall down to a lower vibration. But again, when you have God within you, they can try to steal as much as they want. They're not taking anything. And anything that they do take, it's just going to be, karma that the angels are dishing out to them. These people really feel like you've done something to attack them. Like I said, these people think that you poison them. If them coming in to steal your energy causes them to be poisoned or pass away, then that's on them. And like I said, when people steal my energy and they won't give it back, and I call my energy back and they're like, no, I'm not going to give it back, then I turn that energy into deathbane essence. And I let that death energy eat these people the fuck up. This is what is exactly going to happen to these people. They are. Yeah, they're digging. You're right, Huncho. These people are digging themselves the exact pit that they're going to fall in. Because literally, like I said, these people's, whoever they're married to is going to find out about this weird perverted sex shit. And they're going to be like, how long have you been into this crap? And these people are going to have to answer, not only, I see divorces. I see people passing away. This is a huge backfire. The lovers, what I just say about their wives, these people's other counterparts, the lovers, are going to be literally questioning them about this weird shit. So I do feel like also these people wanted to stop a romance for coming in from you. They thought they were going to send a Knight of Cups in that was supposed to come in, sleep with you, and then leave. Like, these people are just pissed because they're having to face some type of court case for their child PORN that they have on their devices. They're going to have to face some type of court case. Also for trying to set you up. This is ridiculous. Empress. These people were trying to set you up in a major way. Okay, let's get a conclusion. So yeah, they're going to literally have to face the court for this. People gaslight and abuse it. I feel like saying slander. Yeah, exactly. Shush truth. Exactly. Is people felt like They were going to send somebody in, hurry up and send somebody in really quick to destroy this person. Also, I feel like these weirdo motherfuckers are upset that they're being exposed. This is what they didn't want to happen the most. They didn't want to be exposed, so they shouldn't have done this. If they don't want to be exposed, they shouldn't have done it. And they're like, does she know? Does she know? Yes, I fucking know. And it's not just me that knows. The god of dream knows. And also motherfucking the gods of the nightmare realm, they know about this shit. And the Cenobites know about it. And Dumas knows about it. And Archangel Michael. Okay. And so we'll just say that everybody in the spiritual realm knows about it. Okay. If they wanted to keep this shit a secret, they should have kept it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can blame you for you being able to read their energy when that's basically what they're sending to you. You wouldn't be picking up on their energy and their disgusting bullshit had they not done this in the first place. This is why it always goes back to, well, why are they doing it? If they don't want to get caught, they should just not do it. Yeah, everybody knows. I do feel like people know that. And also there is somebody else that's heard these men talk about you that has reported these people to the police. So again, I feel like there could be somebody who is retired from the police department, or retired judge or something, that could be called back to handle these people, because they are so insidious. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. They didn't want you to be single, self-sufficient. They didn't want you to be celibate. They feel like that's wrong. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. I think you can be whoever you want to be, as long as you're not hurting yourself or other people. And again, this Queen of Pentacles energy just means you're very down to earth. You're very loving and you're very giving. You guys are very good people. You know, I don't feel like you're out here with a handout, sitting on your ass, not doing anything like these people. These people sit on their ass. They don't work. They pretend to go to work, and then they go jerk off to like an image of you. That's not work. That's jerking off. The fuck? Only if we could get paid to jerk off. I guess you could if you went to one of those donate your sperm bank things, but who in the hell would want a sperm from a psycho pervert like this? This is nasty. You know what I mean? What is it called? Is it called the sperm bank? Whatever it's called, when you go and you give they pay you like money, and then you give them your sperm or they extract eggs for, yeah, wankers, exactly. You know what I'm talking about, for like artificial inseminations, that type of thing. People that want to have children, but they don't want to like have sex to have a child, something like that. If these people wanted to get paid for jerking off, then they should go do something like that. But again, these people's genetics would be looked into. Probably a blood test would be done. And nobody would want to, like, no, we don't want to pass this pervert shit down onto anything else. Like, we're not going to, they would reject these people's sperm because there's something wrong with them. You guys are in the energy of the star. You're going to remain in this energy. I feel like you guys are full of insight and hope. I also feel like the dreams for the future are going to come true. You also will come into contact with somebody who will dramatically change your life. Oh, so grossed out. Yeah. Yeah. These people want to move to your location, but they don't know where you're at. Thank God for that. Ew, I just like got the creepy crawlies. Thank God for that. Yeah, you're going to enter into a period of satisfaction, and these people are not going to be able to do anything about that. The dude with 300 kids. Oh, I don't know what that movie is. A 10 of Pentacles. You know what? I'm really getting more Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn is like a 1980s horror movie. And it's got these children that develop like superpowers, basically, kind of like Carrie. If you know the movie Carrie, she can like move objects and stuff with her mind. So these kids develop superpowers and they start attacking the adults. But literally something like that could very well form off of this. I mean, somebody didn't want you being a star in this 10 of Pentacles energy, because the 10 of Pentacles is your home. They didn't want you being this star. I don't feel like it's their business. They're not going to be moved. They're not going to be moved to wherever you're at. And if these people even try to come towards you on the physical realm, the feds are going to stop them. Carrie is so cool. Yeah. Such a great movie. Out of all the horror ones, like Carrie is a very good movie. A very good movie for its time as well. Oh, and the novel's even, I'm sure that the novel's even better. Yeah, I read the Amityville Horror. The novel was so much more scary than the book or the movie. Like all of the movies. And the Amityville Horror is another scary one. But yeah, I really feel like a lot of the Poltergeist was another one that was done very well. Like, don't go into the light. Don't go into light, Carrie Ann. Whatever her name was. Poltergeist was another one that was done really well. So was The Exorcist. Those were movies that I grew up on. Like, I don't think I watched my first scary movie till I was like 11 years old. And then like I started having nightmares about it. It was Scream, the ones with the mask and the slasher movie. So that was like my first scary movie. But then I ended up seeing like, oh, you didn't finish that movie? Wow, that's so funny. Then I ended up seeing Poltergeist and The Exorcist and all that. And The Exorcist was absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Still is very creepy. Yeah, exactly. Nightmares. Oh my gosh. Yeah. In Poltergeist. Yeah, seriously. Oh my God. So your children are going to remain safe. These people are a threat. They are a threat to society. There is definitely a King of Swords in the reverse attached to this situation. This person is extremely rude, egregious, cruel, and self-centered. This person conceals their true emotions. They're sadistic and manipulative. They enjoy causing suffering and trouble. This person looks out only for their own best interest. This person wants you to feel like you're a sick individual. You're not, though. That's their energy. They're about to be in the Ten of Swords because they were extremely foolish. They did not see that you had this Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Holy Grail, Ace of Wands, protective, fertile energy, very potent energy. They didn't see that. And they also, they were just looking at this Three of Cups harvest and they wanted to steal that from you. And they were going to use this weird shit to do it. Unbelievable, you guys. I feel like you guys have gained a lot of insight and truth today, though, about these situations and the dreams of the past. So you'll be able to resolve the energy. Again, these people didn't steal anything from you. Don't believe that. A lot of times we'll think that people are getting away with shit when they're actually not. And we're just picking up on like the energy that they tried to do. Carol Ann, thank you. That's what it is. Yeah, I was like, Carrie Ann, Carol Ann, something. Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street. Wow. Would have you having night terrors. Yeah. Freddy Krueger was also a sex predator of children. I don't know if y'all know that, but basically the reason that they burned him alive or set his house on fire or whatever was because he was actually abusing the children of that town. And then the whole concept of Freddy Krueger is terrifying just because like how like he attacks you in the dream, and then if you get attacked by him in the dream, you'll wake up in the physical world with the same wounds or whatever. But yeah, I feel like I do feel like that is an actual character. A lot of these characters that we have are actually fifth dimensional beings, but yeah, I do feel like that is a real character. That's why so many people resonated with it. Yes. Yes. It's about gold, life force, and perversion. Yeah. They don't sound human at all. No, they don't. They don't. And they're not behaving like a human. These people are majorly grieving over not getting your guys' energy. And I feel like that's too bad. If anybody contacts you about this situation, because again, you may have an ex, this person's going to get so desperate for your energy that they may reach out. Just block them. Keep them unblocked. Don't give them whatever they're asking for. Cut off communication and just know that these people were not able to get away with what they attempted to do. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Sorry that the subject was so ew, but it had to be talked about because you guys have been through something in the past, and I feel like I don't want this to continue with you guys. And so if you guys ever do have a bad dream like this to ever come towards you, pray as soon as you get up, okay? All right, you guys, know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. I'm sending you hugs, lots of love, okay? And again, these people are going to be looking for signs that they want to know if you know that it was them. Yes, you know that it was them. Yes, you know what they tried to do, and yes, you know that they failed. And so that's basically what they want to know from you. So if they try to contact you, they may just be trying to come back in to see if you'll accept them. And I would say, if you get a weird feeling from somebody, listen to that feeling. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay, good. I'm glad that this message reached you guys well. Please like the video, hit that notification bell, make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff. Okay. I love you guys. I'm giving you hugs, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace be with you. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.